Hi, welcome back to my channel. I feel like of the videos I've posted or will be posting, there's been a real similar vein to them, but I feel like I just want to do an encapsulating video of kind of the shit I've been going through in the last however long. Because also, do you like my new ring? I just got I think it's very cool. So it's basically men catching feelings, dating apps, exes, self-esteem, psycho women, holding your shit, during that stuff. So that's what we're going to be kind of talking about. And because I was on the phone to my friend today and I was just like, I'm so not interested in being negged. A little bit of negging, yeah, sure. But when you get negging from people that aren't actually in the position to be negging you, it's kind of embarrassing and it's kind of rude. I understand why you're negging, but I feel like if you're negging to get dominance, but then it falls through, you're better off just having respect. You know, I don't want to take things too personally, no one owes me anything, but you're lying to yourself if you're saying that I'm a bad person or I'm someone that doesn't deserve respect, you know? Sorry, I don't even know why my laptop's not logging in, but so I don't know, and it's sometimes because though recently when I did have this nagging experience, which I have documented and talked about in my previous videos recently, it's just I did enjoy though just catching feelings, even though I think it was I wouldn't say one-sided completely, but I think I was more keen than they were in hindsight. But I also think I did a recent video about looks and I don't know, I think I misinterpreted actually my own looks and I feel like I'm more attractive than I thought I was in that video. But anyway, it's not all about who's more attractive and stuff, because I also think there's so many paradoxes with all that shit, and it's not just looks versus personality. It's actually your taste, and you know, you can't judge yourself by their taste, you know. So I think that's kind of what I was doing in that video. But anyway, it was just kind of fun to just catch feelings to a degree. A tiny bit, even though, as I say, it wasn't 100% reciprocated. I don't know, I think it was a little bit, but it makes me think, I just want people to come into my reality that, I don't know, because it's one of those things you don't want to catch feelings for people. Some people though, it's easy to catch feelings for, because they're flirty people and they're chill, and that's kind of me. I don't like to just catch feelings, have people catch feelings for me, because I've had it where I don't know, I don't want it to, people, I don't know, but it is kind of fun. But when, as I say, when you get negged, it's easy for it to break down your self-esteem a little bit, and you can start to sort of see yourself through their lens. And it's their lens will be distorted for many reasons. If they're trying to it's if you're putting you down through negging, don't internalize that shit. But it's easy to do. It is easy to do, but I think it's just about reminding yourself of the bitch you are. You know, I'm literally in a couple of shorts in my hard bitch energy. Hardcore bitch, living my best life. I don't know, because you know, I think as well it's just when you're in this casual phase, which I am at the moment, just not taking life too seriously and men too seriously, because some of them are a bit crazy, and I think also putting yourself out there a bit and sort of not being afraid to sort of make connections where it looks like you want to, because I'm definitely a believer of just divine timing, universe, stuff like that, even if it's really short term or it's not sustainable. I don't know, but what I've kind of found with dating apps recently is that I think God is actually putting me through this dry spell in relationships, because I've been really blessed to have good relationships in the past, bar a couple of situations, but I think I'm seeing through, because God I think wants me to grow in my sort of self-development, build my self-sufficiency a bit better, even though I'm quite independent. I tend to be codependent, on the other end of the spectrum, which is not healthy either. So I feel like God is just sort of like allowing me to just sort of like do that, because I know that once I go through those universal levels, that I'm going to end up manifesting another like probably relationship where I'm actually like reciprocally engaging with someone and getting my needs met, I'm meeting their needs, and you know, that's all la-di-da and sweet and lush. But I will have gone through some experiences that built me to that level, because what occurred to me this morning as well is that even though the dating apps, just really quickly, I feel like what I'm saying is like I want to hold my standards better, to the point where like when I have, it's okay to be like, it's slim pickings at the moment. I think God brings you what you're supposed to bring you, but I think if you've got a preference about something, even if it's not going to be met, like don't stoop too far below what you expect. Like I haven't been in that position to do that, but I think I was sort of at the place where I was sort of like living this sort of like, oh, like, let's be open to everything. But I'm also like, you do also have to be able to like maintain that attraction and that interest. Like it's not to say if you find someone like attractive for like, you know, you can't just like have a hookup with them and that would be sweet, you know, because I don't believe in necessarily unattractive people. If you have an attraction just for someone, you have an attraction towards someone, if they have a reciprocal attraction, sweet, nothing wrong with having a hookup there. But I think if my goal is a relationship, my goal is to have like actual long-term attraction for them, sort of like the mediocre like negging place is not really gonna like, you know, sort that for me. Like that's not gonna really like work. So I need to sort of like check that people that I'm sort of trying to be, you know, when someone else does manifest into my reality, to check that they're sort of like a nice person, or they're not going to neg me, or they've got enough sort of like self-sufficiency to kind of hold themselves. Like someone asked me that I'd hook up with the other day, like, what is your type? And I was like, literally, you've got to just be able to hold yourself around me, because I can be kind of like a lot, and I can be like kind of high maintenance and stuff. I didn't say high maintenance because it was a hookup, but I was like, I can be a lot, like, but if you can hold your own, like I just, you know, because some people like won't be able to, that's literally it, like you just got to be able to handle me for whatever degree that dynamic makes sense. And that is just the truth, because some people literally can't handle me. Like either I'm too high maintenance, or I'm too all over the place, or whatever. Like I am, you know, I'm in the midst of getting ADHD medication because I do talk too much, excessive talking, but it's, well, I wouldn't say talk too much, but excessive talking is a symptom of ADHD. But luckily I have a YouTube channel to prevent those needs. But I don't think I excessively talk on YouTube, but it's one of those things where like I'm just sort of, I'm happy floating a bit at the moment, and just like, you know, seeing what the universe brings me, being in my own space, like taking up my own space. Because I think there's just this thing where like, if like I'm happy going by myself, because I've had these 3 years of singlehood, no hookups, no nothing, until recently obviously. I've had a few hookups since then, but until quite recently I had like a period of like 3 straight years of no hookups, no relationships, no dating, no boyfriends. Well, actually it wasn't 3 straight years, it was more or less 3 straight years overall. There was time with a little bit of stuff that went on, but hardly anything basically. And that has really helped me become really happy with going home on my own and knowing I'm going to bed by myself, getting my pajamas on, doing my teeth if that's what I do, you know, going to bed knowing I'm safe, I'm sorted, I'm comfortable, God is surrounding me, vibes are good, you know, the universe is sweet and dandy, you know. And that was actually not something that I was very good at. Like in relationships in the past, I've been so codependent to the point where I'm dying to be around them, because I like them and whatever was going on in the relationship, but also because I wasn't comfortable being in my own space. I was like, oh my God, I need someone to like feed me this attention. I need someone to feed me this like buzz and this like mental stimulation. Like I need someone to like protect me, because I had so much trauma as well. Like, so I need someone to like make sure I'm safe, and I need someone to like contain me and like be there for me and like learn, and like I need someone to like condition to like to be my like partner, and there's nothing wrong with that, knowing what you need in a relationship, but there's also a sense of like they're not like supposed to be like, there's nothing wrong, because I feel like, you know, that's kind of what we all want in a relationship to a degree, you know, to be looked after and to know that like you've got that sort of like person that will sort of stand up for you if you need them to and stuff, and I don't think there's anything really wrong with that. But during this time of like not being in a relationship, you know, I was sort of desperate for a relationship, and I'm a relationship girl. Like I'm not like, oh, I only need a relationship. I'm cool with casual hookups if that's what manifests into my reality, but at the end of the day, like a person that's going to meet my needs consistently is going to probably be in the form of a relationship, unless I have like a really good relationship, someone with friends with benefits, which I have had in the past, for periods of time. It was very chaotic also. But yes, I feel like this video is going to end abruptly because my camera's only got 1%. I may continue it, or 1 minute left. I may continue it when I delete some videos.